Allow yourself to put an end to this choice or decision you may have to make. Allow me to use my cards and intuition to deliver the messages that are most important for you to know right now. All you need to do is very easy. Pick a number. You have the choice of number 1, 2, or 3. Once you have chosen your number, scroll down into the description box and click on the timestamp linked next to the number you have chosen, and that will fast forward you into the messages that need to be revealed to you today. Okay, my darling, I am helping you settle this choice or decision today. Okay, so pick your number and I will meet you in your chosen pile selection. Pile number 1. Welcome aboard to your reading, my darling. We are indeed touching base on the topic of helping you to settle a decision / choice you may have to make, okay? So I do want you to come into this reading with an open mind. However, if you do have a specific thing you are focusing upon that you need to make a choice on, please do keep that in mind. And how this reading works is I have my pre-made tarot spread, which has 4 different sections we will be going through, each with different subheadings. So we will reveal what we are talking about / discussing, and then I will reveal the card with the answer that you need to know, connecting with my intuition. So, pile number 1. Let us start off with the first section, and that is going to be stating, what is this choice about, okay? What is the choice that you have to be thinking / making? So, starting off, we have honor your boundaries, followed by shining star. So it is time for you to take front and center stage. So, pile number 1. Perhaps you may be connected with people who are not honoring your boundaries, honoring your values, your standards, your belief system, right? The things that you hold near and dear to your heart. The dream that you are outliving in your current physical reality. You have people that are currently connected to you who are not committed nor permitted to seeing you shine nor excel. These are the type of people who are wanting to keep you stuck at a certain limited position. They are not committed to seeing you from a high perspective. Now, however, they may be able to see intuitively where you are going to go, your path ahead, heading towards your success, but they are not committed to supporting you in the ways that you are needing. And now the choice that has been set upon you is, do you want to keep these people around? Do you want to keep that type of energy around you lingering, knowing that it is affecting your performance, affecting your personality, and affecting your skill set? Because these people are trying to get you to see them in a different light, and I'm seeing you are also doing the same, but the energies are not connecting. And now you have a choice. Do you want to continue to hold these people's hand along the way, along the journey, knowing that you are losing a part of your essence, losing a part of your dream, losing a part of the energy that you actually could have cultivated towards your goals and your vision? Is that something that you are committed to do? Because if you are not, then you must recognize that if these people are not committed to respecting the boundaries that you have placed upon them, it's time to cut the cords. It's time to cut the connection. Now, you don't have to cut them off completely, but that is simply a choice. That's something that I would agree upon. However, you must be able to distance yourself from these people, distance your energy from them, because it's not enhancing your success. It's not enhancing the journey that you are trying to be on. And it's very important that you continue to commit to choosing yourself and choosing connections that are uplifting, choosing connections that are positive, choosing connections that are going to take you that one step further and not that one step back, and not keep you in the same place. All right, you have decided to commit to yourself. Now it's important you continue with your vision, continue with your elevation, and continue along the path that you are on, so you can continue to see your goals and your dreams clearly without any fog. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is, if you go through with this choice, what will be the results? So, we have Master Manifester, and we also have False Assumptions. So this is simply a misunderstanding, let go of the need to be right. So if you go through with cutting these people off, distancing your energy from them, removing yourself completely, you will see how much more energy you have to cultivate towards your dreams, your goals, and your vision, and how much more happier you become. You will see and feel how much more light your body feels, because you're not carrying excess baggage. You're not concerned about these other people. You don't have mixed baggage within your energy field. You simply have much more of a purified energy. You are connecting more with people who are along the same path as you, so your energy is more amplified. You're able to see more joy, able to reach more peace within your life. And those people who have not been committed to understanding your journey of success, those types of illusions, those types of negative impacts, those types of lies, deceit, things of ill nature, things that are not connecting to your current status, those energies will simply fade away. They will drop away because it can no longer be connected with you, because it's no longer in your current reality. And you'll recognize how much more of a positive experience you have to life. You'll recognize how much more energy you have for yourself and for your day-to-day dealings, and for connecting with people who are actually on a serious level, right? So if you continue to make this choice, you will recognize how much easier your life gets, and how much more happier you are, and how much more energy you have to actually, continue living out your dream life without negative impact, and without fog, and without mixed energy and mixed baggage. So let's see the next section, which is, if you don't go through with this plan, what will be the results? So we have allow your light to shine. And we also have freedom of choice. So your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make your choices for you. So if you don't go through with disconnecting with these people, you will be in a situation where you are looking at different options for yourself. And honestly, what I believe is you will always come back to this middle ground where you'll recognize, okay, I need to manifest for myself. I need to have more energy for myself. I need to feel happy again. I need to have the energy, right? That's the choice that you're going to reconnect with. And you're going to be constantly telling yourself that, better days are here. I'm going to have more positive experiences, or I'm going to have more enjoyable experiences. And what you'll recognize, because you can see here in the background, right? It's dark, it's clouded. And what you initially want is to be able to sit comfortably in your reality without the darkness there. What you want initially is to have a much more light-hearted experience with much more, happiness. You can see the light, right? You can see the light connecting. That is initially what you want. So if you don't go through with this choice, you'll be feeling as though you are sitting, in a place where you are wanting to have the energy to be able to manifest much more easily. And you will recognize how you're sitting back again in this energy of confusion, in the energy of mixed energy, in the energy of mixed baggage, being the one to have to continuously hold people's hand and to say, this is the type of movement we need, or this is the type of energy we need, or this is the type of choice we need. It'll be you continuously holding other people's hand, showing them the directions, rather than you just embodying that energy already and being surrounded by people who are already having that energy and be going clear with that on a straight direct route. So the choice is yours, pal number one. It's either you stick by these people, constantly yearning, constantly wanting to have much more success, much more better, brighter days, much more happiness, much more peace and prosperity, or you set forth along your own journey on your own path, knowing intuitively the type of people that enhance your success, the type of people who build up your happiness, the type of people who encourage you towards ideas, inspiration, diligent care and understanding, right? These people who actually want to support you because it's genuine, and not because it's just something that they want to give you because they feel as though that you would benefit from it, right? So that is that. So let's see any further advice and guidance we have for you, pile number one. We have one with the sun, so be the light again. So the advice here for you is to really shine within your power, shine within your light, be your whole true authentic self, just be you, and notice who surrounds you, who uplifts you, who supports you, who encourages you, who helps you with inspiration, who helps you feel inspired, who helps you with ideas, who wants to build you, you should be able to feel those type of people around you. The type of people you don't want around you are the type of people who you can't feel, the type of people who you can't understand, the type of people who keep you stuck in the same situations. When you're complaining to them about what you're going through, and they're just saying, yeah, you shouldn't be going through this, but they're not giving you solutions, they're not providing you with choices and directions, or the choices and directions that they are providing you with are tailored towards their growth, tailored towards their situation, tailored towards their happiness, and not you. Remind yourself of the values and the standards that you actually carry, pile number one, because that is what's going to allow you to be able to see that, genuinely see that within other people, and you'll be able to easily connect with those people who are actually for you, rather than those people who want to keep you stuck at a certain position because they cannot understand their own path or their own journey. Okay, recognize the type of influence you have over your life, recognize the type of gifts and good qualities you have within yourself that shines through, not just internally but externally, and watch for those people who are afraid, or those people who just want to be watchers and don't actually help or contribute towards your success, right? So, pile number one. Thank you for joining me on your reading today. I do hope this reading has made sense for you. Please do let me know any comments, any thoughts you may have down below in the comments section, and I will be sure to see you again in another one of my readings. Pile number 2. Thank you for joining me on today's reading. We are indeed diving into the topic of helping you settle a choice or decision you may have to make. Now, I would like you to come into this reading with an open mind. However, if you do have something exceptionally specific you need to make a choice on, please do keep that in mind, okay? Now, I will be going through my pre-made tarot spread. Each has different sections we will be going through with different topics. So we will read the topic first, then I will reveal the card, and then I will connect with my intuition to deliver the message that you need to know. So let's start off with the first section, which is, what is this choice about? Okay, what is the choice that you will be making? We have liberate your truth, followed by home sweet home. Your home and family matters require your attention and tender, loving care. So, pile number 2. It appears that there may be some hidden information, some lies, some deceit, some things that have not been said or mentioned towards you when it comes to your family home. The people that's closest to you, your bloodline. And perhaps you are needing to reveal your truth or reveal some sort of information that you need to know. Vice versa, I feel like there needs to be a real conversation had that's going to allow all parties to understand the causes of the matter and for people to understand your truth, because for you, it appears as though the situation is in your upper hand, because for one, you have come to my tarot oracle psychic reading, so you are getting the information here first, right? You are getting the upper hand. So it's about you being able to express whatever it is that is concerning on your heart. What is causing this distress? What is causing this problem? It's important for you to speak your element of truth, because it will really hit home for those people in your family that need to hear that message. And now this could cause a sense of separation, or it could cause a sense of closeness. However, you speaking your truth will remove any stagnant energy from you. It will remove your position and what you've been holding on to, and in turn will create a much more loving atmosphere for yourself and much more support and care for you. For the people who did not want to see you, your value and your worth, allow those people to recognize the position you have now been put in, one of leadership, one of success, and one of worthiness, right? Your words will carry weight, your words will carry volume. So express your truth, what needs to be heard, and allow that to transform your life in much greatness and glorified ways, okay? Don't allow anyone to speak over you, or to anyone to silence you, or anyone to belittle you. The podium wants you to take the stand. It's about you stepping in the spotlight, right? You have the upper hand, and don't allow anyone to take that spotlight away from you, because when you speak this truth, I promise you, silence will be met. People will be starting to think again clearly, and will be able to connect consciously with the energy that you are displaying, and they will be able to feel that this is the truth, the ultimate truth, and something that they should have woke up and realized a long time ago. So let's see the next section. We have, if you go through with this choice, what will be the results? We have Divine Loyal Goddess. And we have Dreams. Your dreams may be more vivid and intense than usual. So this is about remembering your purpose, remembering the status. This is about the visions. If you can remember a time, right, within your dream space where you saw everything as perfect, or you saw a certain goal or a certain vision that wanted you to get towards the end results, collect the prize, right? You saw something you wanted to manifest in your physical experience and in your physical reality that wanted to come true. This has the potential to actually manifest in the physical once you've had this conversation with this person or this specific family member or members, right? This is about you continuing to live out this dream, live out this great atmosphere, this great potential that has been sitting within your energy. Because I'm sensing your family members may have tried to knock your status, tried to knock your position, and tried to belittle your worth, right? They didn't feel as though you were capable of the position you could be sitting in, and they didn't feel like you were capable of having, so much responsibility, or having a life with of ease, having a life of peace, and having a life of prosperity. They may have tried to bring you back into the real world, or bring you back to a world which was based off lies, based off negativity, and based off false standards. So if you go through with this choice, this is about you getting back on track with your purpose, getting back on track with your higher self, and getting back on track with who you were born to be, right? So this is about you reclaiming back your energy, reclaiming back your power, and remaining confident within your status, sitting comfortably in the position that they tried to knock you off of. And let's see the next section. So if you don't go through with this plan, what will be the results? We have expansion, prosperity, and growth. And we have financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. So if you don't go ahead with this conversation, speaking your truth, not allowing anyone to silence you, you will feel as though you are stuck in a position within your business, within your career, and you will feel as though you have a money shortage, right? You will feel like you're not growing as a person. You will feel like you're stuck and you're unable to transform. So you will feel like you're not growing. You're not getting above or getting past the current level and the current position that you are in. You want to allow yourself to feel free of any restrictions and any illusions that may have been placed upon you by others. So if you don't go through this choice, you will recognize how your career is not enhancing, how your finances are not going towards the goals that you have sought after, and you will feel like you're always currently stuck in a position where you feel limited, and you feel as though you're not obtaining who you truly are. You're not obtaining the goals you have sought after, and you're not allowing yourself to expand or transform or connect with other people who are on much more of a higher status, because you should initially be sitting on the same table as those people who have a higher status as well, right? So the further advice and guidance for you, pile number 2, we have the thin veil. Let go and let glow. So this connects with your dreams here, because the thin veil is, when we go to sleep, we enter another reality where it gives us potent, vital, important information in regards to our reality here in the physical, what we need to know. So importantly, we do not want to connect with people who are not allowing us to transform, and who are not allowing us to go towards our path of success, or they're not allowing us to use our voice in the most successful ways, because what you are connecting with and what you're seeing in your dreams is real, right? It's not just a dream and we go to sleep. No, this is giving us vital clues and vital information, and we need to piece the puzzle together. So please, when you do go to sleep, connect within your dream state. The information that you are receiving about certain people when it comes to your home life and when it comes to your family especially, use that information, because it's going to allow you to see what is beyond this world here and the other world in your dream world, what you are connecting with. So once you're able to connect with that information, this is why I say it's very important you connect with your intuition. It's very important that you do your self-care practices, you focus on your own self-confidence and your own beliefs and your values and the standards that you carry and hold for yourself, because when you connect with who you truly are, no one can deceive you. No one can take away from who you have become. So The more information you find out about yourself, the more you begin to expand, the more you begin to grow, the more, energy of abundance in all areas and aspects of your life becomes magnetically attracted to you. And if you're surrounding yourself with people who are not committed to seeing, you connect with your whole true self from the information that you are receiving, it's becoming a problem, right? And you don't want to connect with the problem. You want to connect with who you are becoming and those who are supporting that, right? So allow yourself to receive the information, receive the visions, and use that as vital tools and vital keys in regards to this choice that you are making, and allow that to be your stepping stone. So, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me on today's reading. Please do let me know any thoughts or suggestions you may have down below in the comment section, and I shall be sure to see you again in one of my next readings. Pile number 3. Welcome aboard to your reading today. My final pile. We're going to see what the cards and my intuition have in store for you. We are going through the topic of helping you with a choice or decision that you may have to make, okay? Settling it once and for all. So we will be going through my pre-made tarot spread, and we'll be going through each section which has individual topics. We will be discussing, and then I will reveal the cards, and then I will use my intuition to decipher the message you need to hear. So please do sit back, relax, and enjoy the film. So let's start off with the first section. What is this choice about? We have patience and maturity. Followed by path of least resistance. When all doors seem to be closed, it is because you have not tried to open the correct one just yet. So, pile number 3. This choice is about you letting go of the old ways, letting go of the past, letting go of things that no longer resonate with your current energy and the energy that you are hoping to have in the future. Because for you, I feel like you have been, or you have gotten to a position where it feels like things are at a standstill. There's not much motion, or there's not much energy. There's not much really going on. It feels like things are on a repetitive cycle from day to day in, and there's nothing really drastic happening. There's nothing major changing your reality. And you may have come to a point where you feel bored, you feel stuck in life, and you feel like, what is there more for me to do? And that's got your energy feeling perhaps old, or perhaps like, there's nothing much more to experience to life. Like, you may have felt like you've done it all, or you felt like, you know, the experience that you actually wanted to have, you can't obtain that, or you can't achieve that because it's too difficult, or there's, you know, so much going on. And I feel like for you, what's most important and the choice that you need to make is having a conversation with yourself, you know, actually sitting down, taking time out for yourself, away from others, away from background noise, and really just, you know, sitting down in silence and understanding, you know, how you've gotten to this position. Because for you, you're in a state of maturity, and maturity to the element that you're very wise, okay? You're like an old soul, someone who has a keen eye, right? And you know exactly where you could go, but it's your experiences, your circumstances, your attitude towards life that's, you know, commanding you to stay stuck at this same position, because you may have gotten comfortable with your experience to the point where you're starting to enjoy the boredom, you're starting to enjoy not going anywhere, to the point where, you know, if you sit down with yourself and feel like, okay, if I cut off this energy, I'm actually gonna have nothing going on, and, you know, things are gonna come even worse than they are. And I feel like that's the negative self-talk coming, because even if things were to get to a standstill, you must recognize that you are actually in the holding space towards going towards where you actually want to end up. And there's so much excitement and joy recognizing, you know, feeling the excitement of the new experience coming and the newness, and it actually gives you time to, you know, learn more about yourself and become more attached to yourself. And you know, that allows you to not need anyone in your experience, even though, you know, if you have people you have to care for, that's, you know, something that you know, you can't dismiss. But when that duty is actually done, you recognize that you are coming back to yourself, and you're not coming back to more responsibilities. You're not coming back to, okay, I don't know what to do anymore, but you're actually coming back to more excitement, to know that things are actually on the horizon, things are actually on the move, things are actually on the mend, and things are actually changing and transitioning for you. But you need to just have that little bit more patience with yourself, right? And not allow yourself to get frustrated where things have gone, and not allow yourself to go back down the road towards things that you don't want to continue to indulge in, and, you know, go back towards your state of comfortability where, you know, it's bringing you to where it's actually not you, but it's the pretend you, or it's a cover-up you, because you're too indulged in the experience of not having to feel the real life that you actually want to bring towards you. So you are mature enough to understand this, so continue to have, you know, grace and patience for yourself, to allow yourself to really experience this newness that actually wants to come towards you. So if you go through with this choice, what will be the results? We have honor your individuality. And we have boon. Heaven is rushing in and showering you with blessings. Open your heart to receive. So if you go through with this choice, Power 3, this is a whole grand new opportunity for yourself, to where you're walking the red carpet, right? And this is not even about for everyone to see, but this is something that's really personal for yourself, because as you're walking along this red carpet, other people will be able to see this anyway, but you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself. And you'll constantly recognize how much more blessings fall upon your lap, how much more blessings fall upon your experience, upon your reality. And you'll recognize how you change and transition into you know, the much more deeper version of yourself that has been continually calling you to change this experience, change your world, change you know, where you have been sitting, towards something growing beyond your capabilities and recognizing how much your higher self is actually congratulating you, how much the universe is actually congratulating you, how much you can recognize yourself speeding up because you're following the footsteps of where your heart is actually calling you towards, you, where your mind is calling you towards, where your dreams are calling you towards. And you'll recognize how you become aligned with this next version of yourself, the higher version of yourself, and how you step into more of your authenticity, more of your individual power, more of your status, right? Sitting comfortably in who you actually came to be at this current moment in time. So this is about always aligning up yourself in the physical present moment, always being able to sit comfortably in your position because you have recognized how to treasure the moment in the present moment. Each second, each minute that goes by, you're recognizing you're always you. So let's see the next section. So if you don't go through with this plan, what will be the results? We have Dark Divine Father of Creation. And we have the Golden Stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity now. So if you don't go through this choice, I'm seeing here for you, you will not miss this opportunity. However, you will continue to create, you will continue to pursue another direction that a door has been opened for you. You will go towards a different path, right? Now, I don't know where that path will lead you, but it will enable you to go down a different path that perhaps you may feel is more aligned with you. And you will allow yourself to continue to draw up on your vision board, continue to conjure more ideas, get more inspiration. You'll just be in a position where you're thinking more of, who you can become, who you can transform into, and where you could possibly go. So that initially will again bring you back around to this opportunity, back towards your individuality. But how that's going to come is going to be in a different way and in a different circumstance to this. So if you don't go ahead with this choice, another door will open, but it will be in a different way. So you have the choice here to either, learn more about yourself, recognize the position you have been in currently, understand, what changes you need to make, and allow yourself to relax and have patience with who you are becoming. Or you can allow yourself to, continue to think towards, who you can become, who you can be, and, where you can end up. So another door, a different door will open for you. So let's see any further advice and guidance. So we have weird is the new cool. Boldly express your uniqueness. So the advice here is simply, feel into yourself more. Continue to go along your route, go along your path, be who you have become and be who you want to be, right? Not allowing anything or anyone to change who you have manifested yourself to be. Because the more you congratulate and the more you step into your uniqueness, the more you're going to recognize and fall in love with yourself. So the main message here is self-love and self-care, right? Focus more on who you are becoming. Focus more on loving on yourself, because you will see how that is allowing yourself to open up more doors to the higher version of yourself, and the version that you keep seeing in your mind's eye, the visions of yourself that you keep seeing, the dreams of yourself that you keep seeing. It's allowing more doors to open for that experience to come towards your reality, okay? So, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me on today's reading. Please do let me know any thoughts you may have down below in the comment section, and I shall be sure to see you again in another one of my readings.